Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peterisms, where I tell stories of my life and just little things that I have learned as I have grown into the person that I am today. And the two books that I have chosen to read from today are The Soul's Companion by T.N. Dayton, PhD, Connecting with the Soul Through Daily Meditations. My mom gave me this book, my fifth sobriety birthday. And then also The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beatty, which is the sister book to Codependent No More. I'm actually going to read from this book first, the Codependent No More book, The Language of Letting Go. October 22nd, Holding Your Own. Tucker just jumped on the couch to hold his own and take a little nap. October 22nd, Holding Your Own. Trust yourself. Trust what you know. Sometimes it is hard to stand in our own truth and trust what we know, especially when others would try to convince us otherwise. In these cases, others may be dealing with issues of guilt and shame. They may have their own agenda. They may be immersed in denial. They would like us to believe that we do not know what we know. They would like us not to trust ourselves. They would prefer to engage us in their nonsense. We don't have to forfeit our truth or our power to others. That is codependency. Believing lies is dangerous. When we stop trusting our truth, when we repress our instincts, when we tell ourselves there must be something wrong with us for feeling what we feel or believing what we believe, we deal a deadly blow to ourselves and our health. When we discount that important part of ourselves that knows what is the truth, we cut ourselves off from our center. We feel crazy. We get into shame, fear, and confusion. We can't get our bearings when we allow someone to pull the rug from under us. This does not mean that we are never wrong, but we are not always wrong. Be open, stand in our truth, trust what you know, and refuse to buy into denial nonsense, bullying, or coercion that would like to take you off course. Ask to be shown the truth, clearly, not by the person trying to manipulate or convince you, but by yourself, your higher power, and the universe. Today I will trust my truth, my instincts, and my ability to ground myself in reality. I will not allow myself to be swayed by bullying, manipulating, games, dishonesty, or people with peculiar agendas. What a powerful, powerful meditation. This does not mean we are never wrong, but we are not always wrong. Have you ever had a relationship in your life, and it can be a friendship, it can be a working environment, it can be a romantic relationship where you feel like nothing that you do is right, that everything that you say, everything that you do is wrong or questioned? Have you ever felt that way? And then you allow yourself to continue to answer to this person. Like you seek validation from this person. Like in this person's eyes, you need to be right for some weird reason, you know, peculiar agendas that they have. You don't even know why they are this way with you. But in their eyes, nothing that you can do is right. Maybe you feel like you are their punching bag, you know, emotionally, that they, not literally, that's on a much deeper level, but emotionally, you know, and that they just take everything, every pain they have, every nonsensical idea out on you, you know? That is literally the definition of toxicity, okay? And those are people to run away from quickly. And I didn't understand that for much of my life. I allowed myself to remain in friendships and working relationships and romantic relationships where literally there was nothing that I could do that was right. And I constantly questioned myself. I thought, well, I just must be a piece of crap. I really believed I was a piece of crap because that person wanted me to believe that I was a piece of crap, because if I was a piece of crap, then they were better than me, you know? And what I had to start realizing was, yes, I'm not always right about things, okay? I'm a human being. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm not always right. But I'm not always wrong either. Like, that line is so powerful. You know, I'm just not a piece of crap just because somebody else thinks that I am. You know, this person might think I'm a piece of crap, but that next person, they may not think I'm a piece of crap. So why am I continuing to go to this person over and over and over again? Am I still a piece of crap? Am I still a piece of crap? Oh, I am? Am I still a piece of crap? When will I not be a piece of crap anymore? Never. I'm always going to be a piece of crap to that person. Why am I constantly defining myself by this person over here? That is literally, it says it right here, okay? That is the definition of codependency. It says it right here. Where's this at? Okay, hold on a second. I'm way into October. Let me get into October. I lost my meditation. Hold on. October 22nd. She says it right here at the beginning of it. where she says, we don't have to forfeit our truth or our power to others. That is codependency. Codependency is giving away our power to somebody else. Codependency is, and it's not saying that we have a lot of control or power to begin with, but codependency is saying I define my existence through somebody else. And if they don't think I'm good enough, then I'm not good enough. And if they do think I'm good enough, then I'm good enough, but only based on what they say. No more. We're not doing that anymore, okay? Today, we're going to define ourselves by our own worth and our own love, knowing that we are good enough, we are worthy, we are valuable. We deserve to be loved. And just because one person out there doesn't think so, oh well, so be it. Move on. Go down the golden brick or the yellow brick road. I don't need you in my life. But I'm not going to continue to and there are some of those relationships I've worked through and people have changed and I've changed and whatever. But man, I've had people in my life, no, true story, that to this day, if they were still in my life, I'd still be a piece of crap. They'd still believe that I was a piece of crap. Why am I continuing to do that, I had a friend of mine tell me about another friend. I had this friend, I don't know, for a couple years, and it's like everything they would say, I just was like, I believed the friendship to be so much more than it really was, you know what I mean? And another one of my friends said, can I be honest with you? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, they wouldn't... I had to just say it how she said it. She said, they wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. And I was like, even when they told me, or she told me that, I was like, that's not true. No, that's not true. Like, you don't understand. We're like such good friends, but we weren't. And every chance they had to hurt me or screw me, they did, it was, and I look back on that and I think, why was I so in need of seeking this person's approval? For what? You know what I mean? And now I have people in my life, that was years ago, but now I have people in my life that do like me, and they want me in their lives. And I do have that approval, not because I need it, but because when they say it, I know it to be true, because I know that I am a good person today that's worthy of love. I know that. And so are you. You are worthy of love. It's a fantastic meditation. It's really, really a profound meditation. All right, let's read from The Soul's Companion by T.N. Dayton, Ph.D. October 22nd, giving. I will open my life to the act of giving today. Giving and receiving are the same channel. When I am able to truly give, I have tuned into the channel, opened the pipeline through which I receive. When I love another, I am loving the self, giving and receiving love. The act of giving is the key. In giving, I receive. In loving, I open to experience love. The world is impartial. If I open the vessel of me, it will be filled. I give and I love. The essential truth about the existence of man is in the Gospels. What we are, what we hope, what we need is continued in the Gospels, but they can be difficult. An easier bridge to their meaning is St. Francis of Assisi. Simply, St. Francis says the key to the purpose of life is giving. In giving, you find happiness. You find peace. If you give, you find you are serving your purpose in life. In loving, you find love. Franco Zeffirelli from The Meaning of Life. Such a great meditation, and I love the whole idea. I've talked about this on here before, but knowing people that are givers and knowing people that are takers. I think we both know, I like to think that I'm a little bit of both. I don't think that I'm all one or all the other. But like my friend Tanya, she is definitely a giver. She constantly is giving to other people. And and to be honest, she struggles taking. Even when people offer, she has a hard time doing that, And it's something that she's gotten a little bit more comfortable with through the years, but she is just by nature a giving person. And my Aunt Kathy was that too. My aunt would always say, I don't like Christmas presents. Don't give me Christmas presents. I like to give to other people, But givers have to learn that you have to be able to give back to them as well, And I think it's this whole idea of reciprocal energy going around, that if I open myself up to being loved and I love somebody else, then I'm going to feel that energy as well. Not maybe from necessarily that person, but it's like if you speak the language of love, love's going to come back to you. And I'm such a believer in that, that if you are, when we talk about the law of attraction, or if you think you're gonna I I don't know, like I'm a big believer that if you surround yourself with positive people, you're going to think positively because you're going to have a lot of positive people around you, you know? It's like the law of attraction. If like you think you're going to have all this money, well, if you put yourself in positions where, you know, I don't know, you're making more money or you're with friends that have more than you do, then you're going to constantly think like, well, maybe I should work harder or I want to have this, right? It's like the same thing with like, you know, other ideas of like energy movement around the world. I don't know that I necessarily believe, maybe there's like energy of love moving around. But when I'm speaking from a loving place, when I'm leading from a point of love, when I'm being a more loving person, then I'm going to attract that in my life. I do think that we attract what we are. And when we are more loving, we're going to attract more love into our life. So if you want love in your life, and I'm not talking just about romantic love, but that too, but if you're wanting more people that are loving towards you or, you know, giving towards you, then you have to be giving. You have to be a loving person, you know? You have to be what you want to attract. Does that make sense? Like, you know, like really nasty, negative people in the world aren't like getting tons and tons of love because they're not attracting that, you know? So anyway, you have to be what you want to receive. And I know today in my life, I want people that care about me. I want people that value me. I want love in my life today, you know, from my friends, from my family, from everybody, from the husband, obviously, most of all, you know, from my dogs, from my little dogs and everybody, you know, I want love. And if I want that, then I have to put that out there so that I can receive it as well. I have to give it so I can receive it. It's reciprocal. Anyway, let me know what you think about those meditations. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.